In the world of Hunter x Hunter, Pariston Sheila is portrayed as a complete anomaly. During the election arc, he didn't care about winning, he was obsessed with having fun and throwing the association into chaos. He once told Jing freaks, "I feel extreme happiness when the things I love are destroyed." This is a twisted, distorted form of love. But the source of this distortion has never been explained in the story. What if that source lies with a single girl who appeared in the past arc, Sheila? Today, we will unravel the cruel missing link between Pariston and Sheila, based on details hidden deep within the manga. Chapter 1, The Visual Trap Set by Togashi. We need to look beyond the idea that they simply look alike and examine the intentional design choices. 1. The void in the eyes. Pariston's most defining feature is the darkness behind his smile. His eyes are often drawn without highlights, or they look artificial and soulless. Now, look back at Sheila in the Phantom Troop's flashback. She acts cheerful, but in fleeting moments, she shows eyes that see through everything, a steady, unsettling gaze. Togashi-sensei is an author who lets eyes speak for the character's emotions. This visual match suggests that their mental states are identical, or perhaps, they are the same person. 2. The role of the rat. Sheila wore a headband with rat ears and carried a bag with a rat design. Pariston was the rat of the zodiacs. The crucial point is that Chairman Netero appointed Pariston as vice chairman specifically because he was the person Netero was worst at dealing with. If Pariston is Sheila, or related to her, his position as the rat is not a coincidence. It might be a massive irony, carving Sheila's legacy, or her very existence, right into the heart of the Hunter Association. Chapter 2, The Timeline Puzzle and the Will of D. Sheila held a specific book, D. Hunter, Dino Hunter. There are layers of hidden meaning here. 1. D equals the Dark Continent. On the surface, it might be about hunting dinosaurs. But in the current story, D is the keyword for the Dark Continent. Don Freaks' book is Journey to the New World, often associated with the initial D. Sheila read this book and said, "I want to become a pro hunter." To her, a hunter was an adventurer facing the unknown world, the Dark Continent. But what was the reality of the Hunter Association? Politics, interests, and bureaucracy. It was far from the world of D that Sheila dreamed of. 2. The corruption of the dream. If Sheila became Pariston, his current motivation to team up with Beyond Netero and head to the Dark Continent connects perfectly. His logic would be, I will go to the world of D that I once dreamed of. But only after I destroy this boring organization called the Association. Pariston's actions can be interpreted as the result of Sheila's pure dream flipping inside out after touching the cruelty of reality, transforming into a nihilistic impulse to destroy everything as play. Chapter 3, The Mastermind Behind the Kura Clan Massacre. This theory becomes most terrifying when connected to Kurapika's tragedy. 1. The leak source. The Kura clan's hidden village was in a location impossible for outsiders to find. Yet, the Phantom Troop attacked it. The only outsider known to have the location was Sheila, who stumbled in. Sheila stayed in the village claiming she had a leg injury. But what if that injury was an act to infiltrate the village? Or what if, after leaving, she handed that information to the troop, or to her other persona, Pariston? 2. The Mystery of the Cell Phone. In Hunter x Hunter Volume 0, Kurapika's Memories, a cell phone was left behind as a way to contact Sheila after she parted ways with Kurapika. However, the story never reveals what happened to that phone afterward. What if that phone was left at the scene of the massacre? Or what if its signal log was used to pinpoint the location? Did Sheila leave it out of kindness, leading to tragedy? Or did she leave it to track them from the beginning? Knowing Pariston's cunning nature, we cannot rule out the latter. Chapter 4, The Barrier of Identity and the Sibling Theory. Let's look at this objectively. There are issues with gender and age. 1. The gender wall and Nen. Sheila is female, Pariston is male. However, in this world, we have Biscuit Kruger's physical transformation and Aluka's wish-granting powers. Even Pariston's own Nen ability is still unknown, which is ominous. The possibility that he has an ability to change his appearance at a cost, or that he is falsifying his gender as an extension of his acting, is not zero. 2. The sibling theory and revenge. A more realistic line is the sibling theory. Imagine this: the younger sister, Sheila, left home chasing a dream, but faced a harsh reality and perished halfway, perhaps crushed by the darkness of the Hunter exam or the association. Learning this, her brother Pariston begins his revenge against the Hunter Association itself, the thing his sister admired, and the thing that killed her. His psychology of trying to destroy the association while claiming to love it, that statement, "I feel happiness when what I love is destroyed," could be a complex expression of love for his sister mixed with hatred for the world that took her away. Conclusion: the true identity of Pariston Hill. In the flashback, Sheila excitedly said, "I'm going to become a pro hunter and get famous." Ironically, Pariston Hill now stands at the top of the association as a pro hunter, a globally famous figure. But there is no light in his eyes. When he heads to the Dark Continent with Beyond, perhaps that copy of D. Hunter is still inside his backpack. The Pariston Sheila theory. If this is true, the upcoming Dark Continent arc will not just be an adventure. It will be a requiem for a single girl's unfulfilled dream. When you see that smile, do you see the shadow of a girl hiding behind it?